Hey everyone, it's QuickyBaby and welcome back to World of Tanks. And I know it's been a few months since I updated my mod pack on YouTube, but thankfully today is the day where it's going to return and it's going to be better than ever. But there's a few things that I want to highlight. Firstly, why was I not able to update my mod pack over the last few months? Was because there was a bug that I just couldn't for the life of me figure out what it was causing platoons to not work in game. But thankfully a gentleman called Coconut Flower pointed out that there was another guy called Covenant R who highlighted I just made a simple mistake when I was copying some of the files. Oh well, what an idiot I am. So, 3 reasons why my mod pack is going to be great this time round. Number 1, platooning is fine. You're not going to lose your UI when you platoon again. Hooray! Secondly, I've decided that the statistics are not going to be the focus of the mod pack, and so I'm going to explicitly show you how you can use the mod pack and what it provides for you without focusing on XVM statistics. And thirdly, have you ever wondered why a shell hit your tank and it penetrated your vehicle, or why you ricocheted off your opponents? Well, let me tell you, there's an awesome modification by Tornado called Battle Hit, which will show you exactly why it happened, and I'm going to be including it in my mod pack right now, and also going to keep it updated in the future. So what exactly is Battle Hit and how do you use it, and specifically why do I use it? Alright, well, it's a mod by Tornado, and once you install it, then it adds an icon in the bottom right hand corner of your screen next to your notification center, and if you click it, you can click the Battle Hits icon, and then it's going to load up a 3D model of your vehicle. Now in the top right hand corner, there's an option to click here and then to select the battle that you want to look at. And let's look at a game that I had in on Highway in my Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, and specifically you can see then on the top left all of the different shells that hit your tank, and so you are no longer wondering, oh, how did I get hit? How did that one penetrate my armor? And also if you're playing a heavier vehicle, then you can see lots of ricochets here as well, or at least hopefully you can see a lot of ricochets. But it's not only the hits that you received that you can check out using Battle Hits, you can also see the hits that you put out against your opponents. Oh, whew, that's a flush shot into a T-57 heavy. And so this modification is an absolutely awesome tool to see exactly why you got penetrated, or alternatively why the shell only damaged your tracks and missed your hull. And as long as Tornado keeps this updated, I am going to be including it in all of my mod packs in the future, including this one right now. In addition to this, by incorporating XVM into the mod pack, you can get a whole series of statistics about your vehicle inside the garage so that you can choose the tank that you want to play, maybe the ones that you have the highest win ratio in, or maybe some that you've got a very low win ratio in and you want to try and improve. Above this, you can see the number of games that you fought in the tank and also the average damage that you deal in the vehicle. Next up, I've tried to streamline the amount of clicks that you have to perform inside the garage to be able to get into the battle. If you've got a lot of premium tanks like I have and a lot of crews to go in them, it's incredibly frustrating to have to click on the vehicle and then click up in the corner and then click your crew out of a vehicle into another vehicle. My mod pack will do that with a single click. As we can see, when I clicked on my Kruppstair Waffenträger, my crew from the Grilla 15 were automatically returned to this tank, and also binoculars and camo net were automatically demounted from the other vehicles that they might have been on and then mounted on this vehicle. And so literally with a single click you can move your crews and your equipment to all of your different vehicles, and then you can get into the battle faster. A passing mention should be made to the fact that the mod pack remembers the last loadout you had on the vehicle, and so for this to work you have to play a game with the correct crew and with the correct equipment on, otherwise it won't have anything to remember. Next up, I've made a series of improvements to the statistics that you have of your different vehicles. So if you click the vehicles tab, then you have this XTE column which shows you how well you've been playing the vehicles compared to everyone else, and so maybe you can pick some of your best performing tanks to take out onto the battlefield. And in addition to this, you can see your WN8, your efficiency, and also how many games you have to win in a row to reach the next win percentage, or how many you have to lose to drop back. Next, if you want to see the statistics of yourself, your team, and the enemy inside the battle, and I'll show you how to make sure you disable this in a second if you don't want to see this, as it's optional inside the mod pack, then as you load into the battle, you will see the total number of games each player has played, a WN8 score, which is a rough indicator of player skill, although it doesn't take into account things like spotting, so use it with a grain of salt, and also the overall win ratio that that player has on their account, which might show you how influential that player can be in winning the battle. So if you like what you see and you want to get this mod pack, now I'm going to show you a step-by-step installation guide, and then if you absolutely hate it after you've tried it, I'll show you how to remove it. Firstly, you need to decide which version of the mod pack you want to use. You want to use a version with battle hits or without battle hits. There'll be a separate link for each. I'm going to show you how to install the one with battle hits, which is a slightly larger download because it has an extra modification in it. Next up, I've decided to use Google Google Drive instead of Mediafire for distributing my mod pack because I really don't like all of the ads over there, and we'll see if Google Drive is going to still work out for all of us. All right, so once you followed the link, simply click the download button, and then it should download straight from Google Drive. And there we go, we can see it downloading there. Next, if you click it, it will open it up, and there's going to be a zip file inside with 2 folders. There is a mods folder and also a res mods folder. Next up, what you want to do is you want to locate where your World of Tanks installation is, and the easiest way to do that is to right-click your shortcut on your desktop and go open file location, and bam, you're going to be inside your World of Tanks folder. Next, if you want to do a clean installation of this mod pack, and I recommend that you do if you've been using other modifications, you want to select the mods and the res mods folder inside your World of Tanks folder. And let me clarify, that is res mods, not res. If you delete your res folder, then your World of Tanks won't work anymore until you reinstall it. And then you want to delete the mods and the res mods folders. Next, you want to take the mods and the res mods folders that you have just downloaded in the zipped file, and you simply want to either copy paste them or drag and drop them into your World of Tanks folder. And then, hey presto, you're kind of good to go. But there's another important thing you need to do, and that is you need to go onto the XVM website, which is modxvm.com. Next, you're going to have to sign in on the account that you want to use the XVM statistics for, and you'll do this by clicking the sign in the top right hand corner and then selecting your region. Next, it's going to use Wargaming's APIs to securely provide your account name to XVM, but it doesn't provide all of the special important detail like email addresses and passwords. And the next step is important. If you want to use the statistics, you need to click activate services and also update statistics. And if the language changes into Russian, just click the British flag there to switch it back into English. Next, you have to click the settings button in the top corner, and if you want to use WN8, which this mod pack is designed for, make sure you change the point from WGR, which is Wargaming rating, to WN8, which I've specialized the different colors for. And now the important step for any of you who do not want to use XVM statistics, just uncheck the player's stat in the battle. And there you go. Hey presto, you're not going to have XVM and the whole statistics caboodle confusing you inside the battle, but you can still have all of the benefits of having battle hits, and also the garage mod making your life much easier. Now, if you've performed all of these steps correctly, the next time you log into the game in your notification center, it will tell you that your XVM status is active. But again, if you don't want the statistics and you don't need to perform all of those steps, as long as you see the mod XVM and the XVM number in there, that means that hopefully you've got all of the garage tools working. And if you've installed the Battle Hits version of this mod pack, then that Battle Hits button will be there, and then you can go and check out to see how you got hit and how you hit your opponents. All right, let's say you try out the mod pack for a while, and for whatever reason you absolutely hate it and you want to get it off your computer as quickly as you possibly can and get back to normal. Well, now I'll show you how to exactly do that. Firstly, go back to your World of Tanks folder. Then go inside Res Mods. Delete the mods and the configs folders from inside here. Also delete anything. There's actually nothing in the 1.4.0.1, but make sure you leave that in there because Wargaming and World of Tanks actually need you to have that. Next, go inside the 1.4.1 inside the mods folder and delete all of the folder files inside there. And then, hey presto, bam, you can load World of Tanks back up. It's as simple as that. And then the next time you log in, everything will be back to normal. You're not going to have any XVM there. You're going to have no statistics over everything, and then bloody well get used to having to click a blooming million times when you want to try and get your tank ready. Oh, where's my binoculars? Okay, they're on the 780. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, I think you can all see why this is a very archaic and stupid system, and it's still bizarre to me that in 2019, what tank was I even planning on playing anyway? Wargaming have not gone and fixed it. Oh well. No, that's the way it is, and that's why I like this mod pack, and why hopefully all of you will appreciate it more than ever now that we've got one of the best things that I've found recently, Battle Hits by Tornado, inside it, and also why I'm showing you all exactly how you can use the mod pack without XVM statistics, because that's not the main purpose of it anymore. It's about getting you into the battle quickly and also allowing you to show where your shots went and where your shots came from. Anyway, either way, I hope all of you enjoy this mod pack. If you do and you like the fact that I've got it back up and running again, make sure you give this video a like, and feel free to tell your friends and clanmates if they're looking for a lightweight mod pack, or maybe they just never seen how you can actually see how you got hit by your opponents before. And I'm going to wish you all the best of luck in update 1.4.1. I hope you're all getting some blueprints. I managed to get one, but I don't know. When I've already researched all of the tanks, doesn't really mean anything on here. Maybe I'll have to play more free to play. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.